Hello, here we are again. Uh, just figured I'd go ahead and make a video of my progress so far. As you can see, I got the floor put in for the most part here, and we're working on some of the walls now on our little desert house, our villa, and we're having to do a little jumping here. But anyway, these uh these birch log pieces, don't worry, they'll be stripped. I am not going to be having this zebra looking effect. Although that would be an interesting look, wouldn't it? I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It looks a little bit odd, but it's if you can see over there in the distance, I already stripped a couple over there. But anyway, that's what I've been doing today. I figured that before I got too far on these walls, I would go ahead and bring you guys in so you could see sort of the process of the building as it's going along. And we're going to get these walls put in. We're going to go ahead and put in our dirt for our gardens. And this is where the grass blocks come in, because we'll be able to have nice, well, as green as gardens can be. Oops. As green as gardens can be out here in the desert. They'll have grass. Maybe eventually, if I find some moss, I might do some replacing with moss, But looks like I'm going to have to farm some more birch logs before I can finish this particular row of the walls. I've already harvested my birch crop several times to get all the logs, because as you can see, I put some logs also inside on the floor. Okay, and we're out. And now to do a little stripping action on the logs. So I just think that birch goes really nicely with sandstone. If you see what I mean. So we'll be utilizing that. This is the area in here where this is going to be getting dirt and grass or moss blocks or whatever in here. So that's why this is still down a little bit low. But I like to get this part of the build done right away. Just simply because I want to be able to put my chests, install all my storage on the floor inside there. And because I don't really feel like I've moved into a place until I have all my storage set up, I feel weird, like a little carpetbagger, putting all my supplies in those chests that are out front there. And these doorways that are here on the 4 points here, we have the north, south, east, and west doors, and I'm leaving them as 3x3, where they're going to have a little bit of a dome at the top, so they're not going to be perfectly flat at the top. But we'll have the door in the center, and then we're going to have matching trap doors. I'm thinking I'm going to be going with the orange acacia and having the trap doors lining around the doors themselves. Because I think that that's sort of a good look. The acacia doors and trap doors have these bars in them, and they are it's almost like having windows, because you can see through them really well. Yeah, for crying out loud. You can see through them really well, which comes in handy if you're ever watching out for creepers. See, it's one thing you don't have to worry about with the Minecraft Pocket Edition are those pillager raiding parties. Even though I'm located not far from a pillager outpost, on Java Edition, sometimes I have to fight one or two or three pillager raiding parties a day that just show up at my house, you know? And that's something you don't have to deal with in Pocket Edition. I can't remember the last time I saw a pillager raiding party. It's been a long time, and I think that for some reason, some recent update or an update from a while ago, they got rid of that. I don't know why. Seems sort of odd. But whatever. I kind of like getting raided by pillagers, you know? It adds a little spice. It's a little bit fun. Oh, and my Silk Touch axes have come in handy once again, because I actually had several bees nests spawn in my tree. There you can see, got 2 bees nests. I was able to use my golden silk touch axe I got from that ruined portal to go ahead and harvest those. At some point, I'm going to be putting those bees nests or beehives or whatever they're called. I'll put them up somewhere useful when I make my little honey farm. And you know how that's done. You put a little campfire underneath and harvest them, and the bees they're totally cool with it. But you gotta put that campfire down, or they'll chase you and sting you. And I did learn the hard way a long time ago that you have to go and jump into a nearby body of water to escape the stings. Anyway, who hasn't gotten stung by bees? I've been stung by bees not that long ago, just simply because I had some flowers and I was trying to breed them, and I accidentally whacked a bee with a flower. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to feed him, and he didn't understand. He didn't take kindly to my whacking him with a flower. You know, these clouds look a little bit ominous. This is the sort of thing that Minecraft likes to do. Not really give you any warning when there's a thunderstorm coming. Now, it's very possible that this is not a thunderstorm, or it won't be a thunderstorm, but that's just the thing. Minecraft likes to surprise you. You're not paying any attention. You think that you're in a regular rainstorm, and you're looking at stuff like this, looking up, and all of a sudden, whack! Like a creeper blows up next to you, or and it wouldn't really matter now anyway, even if they did have thunder going or whatever, because I can't hear any of the game sounds. It looks like a beautiful, clear day. I think the rain has stopped. Sure doesn't look like... Well, no, it's still raining. Okay, well, whatever. We're just gathering some birch logs to finish up my walls. Or at least this section of the walls. These walls are by no means finished. Still a long way to go on them. But once you have your walls and your doors and your windows up at a height of about 2 or 3 high, then you can move all your stuff inside with your storage and stuff and not have to worry about it, you know. And the puppers can come inside. And I'm going to probably do some fishing, just simply because I want to get some name tags for them. Walter and Doris. Let's go see what this guy's got. I mean, he did try to sell me sand earlier. I mean, you talk about guts. Oh boy. Well, 6 emeralds for a block of blue ice is a little pricey. That guy's he's a real rip-off artist. Hey, I don't trust that guy. After he tried selling me sand, I decided that I don't think he's on the up and up. Okay. Anyway, we're having fun. This reminds me of the old days when I just played Minecraft Pocket Edition all the time. I didn't have the Java edition on a laptop, and I got kind of spoiled. Eventually, I'll go back to playing it on the laptop, but I need to get a better laptop so I can run, video software along with it. And that's when the quality of these Minecraft videos will take a large leap. Okay, we have our logs. Let us go ahead and finish this particular section. Very good. You can see where I lowered the floor on these two sections by a half slab. I always kind of like putting a little bit of depth into the floor, so it doesn't just seem quite as flat. I kind of like doing that when I'm making my walls. Also, I like to I like to integrate blocks and wall blocks together and stuff like that. But anyway, so I'm just going to keep on working at this, and I'm going to I'll probably make another progress video later on tonight, because I don't want to go too far without you guys seeing what's up. But this video is probably about long enough, so I'll see you guys later on.